Greetings, salutations, respect, and love. I am Scott. You're in the Prog Corner, and yes, it's the best time of the year. I love Christmas time. I love Christmas music. In fact, when I first started this channel, I thought about doing a second YouTube channel about Hallmark Christmas movies. But hey, the prog keeps getting better, and the Hallmark Christmas movies keep getting worse. Today we're going to do the 12 days of Christmas. No, the 12 songs of Christmas. My 12 favorite prog Christmas songs. You can listen to most of these songs, I think, over there on Prog Radio. I think Kevin's got a little Christmas playlist going on. He's putting, Christmas music into the playlist. Anyway, I just want to go over these real quick. I got a little Christmas background going on here. I love the holidays. So here we go at number 12. It's brand new. Steven Wilson decided he wanted to get in the game with December Skies. I was going to say November Rain. Anyway, this came out just last week, and it's Steven Wilson with Randy McStein and Artificial Intelligence doing the lyrics, apparently. He punched in Christmas song with Steven Wilson type lyrics, and this is what we got. But it's cool. I guess it's a Christmas song. December Skies at number 11. It's Annie Haslam, and I could have gone with anything off her 2014 Christmas album, It Snows in Heaven Too, but I'm going with the 12 Days of Christmas off of a Prog Christmas compilation album that came out in 2019. I think it was a Billy Sherwood joint. You know how he puts out those prog compilations. This one was good because it had like Chasm Sultan on it too, and Steve Morse and Sonia Christina. That great Jeff Downes song is on this record. But we're talking about Annie Haslam and the 12 Days of Christmas at number 11. A great rendition of a cool song that we all know and love. At number 10, it's Capricorn's Constant. Yeah, in 2019, they dropped All You Wish Yourself. I don't really understand that title all that much, but it's a great song. I love Capricorn's Constant. They've got 3 albums out. I love all 3 of them. Big fan of David Jackson, obviously. His daughter Dory's in the band. Nick Jefferson is kind of the leader of the band. Just amazing. I love them. At number 9, it's Dream Theater, and I could have gone with Oh Holy Night from 1996, but I'm going to hold off a Mike Portnoy entry until later, and I decided to go with the new one, man, that medley they put out a few years ago during the pandemic. The holiday spirit carries on. It's a great medley. I really enjoy it. Hearing James LaBrie singing Christmas songs just somehow makes everything right in the world. At number 8, it's IQ and Let It Snow from 2017. Yeah, and I just think I thought of one right here in the middle of recording this, but more on that if I remember it. There's a whole bunch, man. Everybody's doing Christmas songs, but IQ put out a whole CD full of them. Tales from a Dark Christmas that included a 20-minute Christmas epic called a Dark Christmas Suite, but I'm going with their shorter track, Let It Snow. I really enjoy their version of it. I think that was kind of the single off of it, if you will, but it's great. I love IQ, and I had to include that song. And yeah, before I forget it, didn't Big Train have a Christmas album out, or a Christmas song out? I don't remember. I think they did, but they're not on the list because I just remembered it in real time here. That's how it goes. Your boy's on vacation this week, so I'm not thinking 100% about content this week. I apologize. At number 7, back in 2012, Neil Morse put out something called A Proggy Christmas by the Prog World Orchestra, and it was basically a who's who of people that have worked with Neil Morse. And I'm going with the 4th track off this thing called Frankincense. It's just amazing. He puts together Christmas music with Edgar Winter's Frankenstein. It's just brilliant. It's Neil Morse. He's playing everything except the drums is Mike Portnoy, and you get some Bill Hubauer in there too. So Neil's playing guitar, bass, and keyboards on there too. I love that track. It's amazing. At number 6, can't do this list without 3 Ships by John Anderson. Yeah, his fourth solo album was kind of a Christmas album, I guess. He should have leaned 100% into it. It probably would have been a little more successful. So I'm going with the title track, Three Ships. I love this track. I really like the album too. It's really cool in that the two guitar players on that album were Trevor Rabin and Elliot Easton from the Cars. So yeah, 1985, Three Ships, John Anderson. And maybe somebody can riddle me this, Batman. Why was this record on Elektra when, the album after was on CBS and the records before were, part of the We group, Atlantic, I guess. So why Elektra? I don't really understand. At number 5, yeah, it's a seasonal favorite. It's Trans-Siberian Orchestra and Christmas Eve Sarajevo. Yeah, you can't, turn on a station nowadays this time of year and not hear Trans-Siberian, and chances are this is the track they're going to play, and why not? It's amazing, from 1996 off their debut album Christmas Eve and Other Stories. Yeah, I took the wife to see Trans-Siberian Orchestra not too long ago, and I gotta say it was a little boring, man. We were not more rock, less talk, okay? Trans-Siberian, you don't need to be taking advice from me. Obviously, you're doing really, really well. I forgot Big Big Train, but I did remember Marillion at number 4. It's Carol of the Bells. And like IQ, Marillion kind of put out a Christmas CD collection of recycled gifts back in 2014. And the Carol of the Bells was the last song on it, I think. But clearly the most memorable song on it. It's just an amazing rendition of an absolute classic. At number 3, yeah, I had to include Run with the Fox, Chris Squire, and Alan White. Obviously, lyrics by Peter Sinfield. This is 1981, and, it was kind of a one-off track. This is that limbo time when Chris and Alan really weren't sure where they were going. XYZ what didn't really work out for them, but this is a fun little Christmas track, and it includes Andrew Price Jackman, Chris Squire's childhood friend who did orchestration on Fish Out of Water. And this song ended up being on that second Chris Squire CD, the Chris Squire Swiss Choir, which is not easy to say, but is a cool little Christmas CD. At number 2, yeah, back in 1976, Jethro Tull released Ring Out Solstice Bells as a 45. Of course, it also appeared the next year on Songs from the Wood. And then back in 2003, a new version showed up on the Jethro Tull Christmas album. And that Jethro Tull Christmas album is kind of a seasonal favorite around here. We definitely pull that thing out and listen to it come Thanksgiving time all the way to New Year. It's fantastic. I love it. But at number 1, you guys know what number 1's going to be. I don't need to say it. Of course, it's Greg Lake and I Believe in Father Christmas, 1975. It hit number 2. I just thought another one, man. I just thought of another one. Mike Oldfield had a big hit in 1975. Also, I think with the Christmas song back in the UK. I think it hit number 4, but I didn't remember that one anyway. So whatever, man. I Believe in Father Christmas. I love that track. Written by Greg Lake and Pete Sinfield. And of course, the Prokofiev section really makes the whole song. And that was from a suggestion by Keith Emerson, apparently. I am so happy that even my local, radio station here in town, every now and then, this time of year, they'll play Greg Lake. Usually they actually play the Emerson, Lake and Palmer version that appeared on Works Volume 2. But that is my number 1 Christmas song. Those were my 12 Prog songs of Christmas, if you will. And those and many, many more Rushmore being played over there on Prog Radio. Do not forget that Friday at noon Eastern is the Prog Corner playlist, where all the stuff we've been talking about over here on the channel, Kevin's going to play over there on Prog Radio with a replay Saturday at 6 p.m. And then the Sunday Prog stream, 1 p.m. Eastern. It's the Mount Rushmore of Prog. What four faces are you putting up there? It's actually not as easy as it first appears. I've changed my mind about 20 times already, so what's it gonna be? Tune in Sunday and find out. Anyway, I love you guys. Have a Merry Christmas. But we'll talk before then, so never mind. Strike that. Anyway, peace in the Middle East. Free Tibet, and God save the king, boys and girls. Save that son of a gun. He needs your saving right about now, especially this time of year. Yes, indeed. Save him. Save King Charles III. I'll see you guys later.